Abby Gilleland has always been one of the most valuable players on the court for Ohio. In the beginning, her abilities made her a star. Now she's transformed into the Bobcats' biggest leader on and off the court. Over the weekend, Gilleland traveled to Florida for the NCAA Leadership Conference. She was one of 2 athletes from all sports across the Mid-American Conference selected to attend.
My immediate thought was it was well-deserved. She is a player that obviously has done a lot of things for our program. Very successful setter, aggressive player, very competitive. But if I had to maybe boil down her most important quality to our program, it's leadership. She is someone who leads by example, also is one of those rare student athletes who's willing to lead with her words.
Gilleland was able to spend time with people like herself from other teams across the nation.
I learned from the conference that every leader experiences the same thing, and the troubles and the difficulties and the joys of leading are shared by so many different people. And when you're in that moment, or you kind of feel like sometimes leadership is a feeling of standing alone. So it's nice to be in the room and discuss things with a bunch of other people that have the same exact experiences, and you can kind of bounce ideas and advice around the room and learn from each other.
I think, I've not attended the conference myself, but from what I know about it, I think it's just great when you get to attend something with people like yourself, another student athlete that is also a leader. Everybody that's there was chosen not just by their school, but by their entire conference as being a great leader. So you get to go and spend a couple days with people like yourself. You're going to have very real and very open conversation because they understand everything you're going through, both the good and the bad. And I think it makes you grow when you go to anything like that.
These are skills that she can use outside of just volleyball.
There are administrators there that relate things to the professional aspect of it, other student athletes, other sports, different cultures. So everything translates so strongly into life in general.
I think she leads by example. She is one of the hardest working kids we have, both here in the weight room. She's one of our top students in the classroom. Whether we're scouting, everything we do, she's just an incredibly hard worker. And if you're next to her, it inspires you to be better because you see how hard she's working.
This fall will be Gillen's last season with the Bobcats. Coach Webb expects the transition to be a new challenge to Gillen's style of leadership.
When you're in the middle of your career, when you're a sophomore and a junior, you're so worried about leading to make the team better on that day and for that year. And when you get to the end of your career, you're a senior, you start thinking about, what do I want to leave that will live after me? How can I lead this team so that when I'm done here, they will know how not just to play, but they will know how to lead. And so I think I know right now, she's starting to process those things. How can I lead so that they're better leaders after I'm gone?